Hi everyone! Today we are going to be talking about the moon. So, we're going to start off with some facts about the moon. Alright, so it takes the moon 28 days to complete its orbit around the Earth, and it is the only satellite that orbits the Earth. It takes a rocket about 3 days to get to the moon from Earth, and Neil Armstrong was actually the first person to step onto the moon. The dark spots in the moon are actually called craters, and on the moon there is no atmosphere. So going back to that first bullet point, it takes the moon 28 days to orbit around the Earth. That means as we're watching it in the sky, it seems to change shape, and over the course of that 28 days, it appears to change shape all as it travels across our sky, which is really it just orbiting around the Earth. So let's learn a little bit more about that. So why does the moon appear to change shape? So when the moon appears to change shape, it's called the lunar phases. And these lunar phases actually repeat every 28 days as it is orbiting around the Earth. So there are 4 phases. We have the full moon, the first quarter, the new moon, and the last quarter. And the lunar phases are caused by 2 things, one of them being the movement of the moon around the Earth in its orbit, and the other being that the moon actually reflects light off the sun like a mirror. So when we see the moon in the sky, the moon is just reflecting that sunlight that it's getting. So when we're looking in the sky and we see the moon, sometimes it appears very bright and sometimes it appears to be a little bit darker. So do you think that there is a dark side of our moon? So there's actually not a dark side of our moon. We are always seeing the same side of the moon as it orbits Earth. The side that we don't see doesn't get as much sunlight, so it's going to appear darker to us when we are looking at it in the night sky. And here's a little picture of the moon orbiting, and as you can see, the bright part is where we're getting a lot of sun, and as it's going darker, that means that side of the moon is not getting a ton of sun. So, with the moon, we know that it's going to orbit the Earth in 28 days, and every 28 days that pattern that it is orbiting in is going to be the same. That pattern is not going to change. So, after you have watched this video and just kind of reviewed the slides, there are 3 discussion questions that you can use these slides to help you answer, and you're going to answer those in the science section of your notebook. Be sure to use complete sentences. Have a great rest of your day.